Hello and welcome back to FTL. Today we're going to be continuing with the flight of the Noble Boulder. As you can see, our hull isn't in tip-top condition because we left it off a little bit on the low side last time. But hopefully we will be able to find something. Something. That's honestly what I'm holding out for at this point in time. What is our route looking like here? I kind of need to find a store just to do repairs. I'm not sure if I want to take the distress signal right away. Like it's always nice to grab extra bits of information, but honestly, I'm gonna prioritizing the survival of the ship first. So I am actually gonna give it a miss just for the time being. Yes, okay, there's a store there, so we might actually be able to go back for it. We might be able to. No, I'm confident we will. I'm confident we will. Okay, we got to a store. A huge slug teleports from nowhere onto the bridge before you can open fire. He spreads his wares across the helm and is brandishing things at you. Fair enough. Ooh, a fire beam. And a halberd beam. Actually, what is my loadout like again, actually? Ah, right, the bombs. I got a halberd beam, so that's quite decent. What are other bits and bobs here? Honestly, I should focus on the fact that I am trying to repair up my ship first. You know what? I won't really have enough for anything else, so I might as well just splash the rest of it there. Oh, another store's right there. Great. Cool. Okay, I don't think I actually will go back for the distress signal now. Oh, no, I kind of can make it, though. Okay, so one to here, one to the distress, and then we'll tootle around the nebula for as long. Lovely little pirate ship. We have a cloning bay, which is interesting enough. We're just going to send our guys in kind of immediately. Then hopefully we'll get the halberd beam to take care of their weapon systems. They have... okay. Humans and a rockman. That'll be bothersome, but like, you know... not going to be the end all of everything. Ooh, okay, that was actually kind of lucky on our part. The extra layer of shielding held on a little bit longer. So we didn't suffer quite the same issue we thought we would. What I mean by that is, like, we didn't have their equipment syncing up in quite the same way I expected. Right, halberd beam. Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna get through 2 layers of shields. Damage room per hit, 2. Damn it, okay. Firebomb it is then. I hadn't realized. Whoops. We do have the teleport though, so I'm gonna bring these guys back just whilst we're waiting for this to charge up. They're gonna get their human back from the clone bay, like, so that's fine. And I will send these guys into the clone bay with firebomb support. Should I pop it in the shield room maybe? No, I definitely gotta go in the clone bay. Right. So, into the clone bay. Yep. And we have a firebomb here as well. Lovely. And this means that they will not be coming back to the clone bay. So, that's their, you know, crew regeneration knocked out. Oh, and we've still got one human here. He's gone too. Oh, there's still another one. Oh no, okay. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You stripped of useful materials. Lovely. Right, lads, you can come back now. Okay, so yeah, we still do have the strength of our teleporting healing working for us. So as long as we've got that going, it's fine. Okay, slugs just escaped. That was actually such a waste then. Uh-oh. Sorry for skipping over that, guys, if you want to read that. I'm just gonna like try and get through a couple sectors today for this particular episode. Well, this is a nice ship to attack, because technically what you can do is you can just like, yeah, if your weapons hold out, you can just attack their oxygen, and then that's it. They suffocate and die. There's no need to actually ever fire any other kind of weapon. Yeah, this is probably the worst designed ship in the entire game, because it's so easy to take out the critical systems. Alright, we'll just pop a fire. Yeah, why not on the weapons room? Yep. so their weapons are never going to get through our defenses, realistically. I don't know, their ion weapon could, if it syncs up nicely with the pike, but I don't know. In any event, we're going to pull our guys back just for the time being, because they're going to start deoxygenating very soon. And the fire bombs will, like, only serve to accelerate that. Yeah, because every single fire, like, uses up more oxygen, and they're running out of oxygen in the first place. So, yeah, combining fires with a destroyed oxygen system is quite powerful. I'm honestly just mostly worried about their, like their weapons accidentally syncing up and this beam doing a bit of damage, but I don't think it will. No, we are getting it back a little bit faster than it can kind of hit us. We get a dodge there as well, which is lovely. We are honestly just waiting on these guys to like perish now, because it won't be long. I might even send the Rockman in actually just to grab a bit more combat experience. Yeah, it's a low oxygen zone at this point. I thought my own guys don't suffocate. That'll be unfortunate. Uh-oh. I'm gonna lose some here, aren't I? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll be fine. Okay, let's pull them off now. There we go. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You're stupid to use materials. Rockmen may be immune to fire, but they are not immune to choking to death. Which is something we always have to keep in mind. Ah, jeez. That does link here as well. Okay, so I'll pop to this system, see if we find any more interesting signals. If not, that's unfortunate. But, honestly... there could be a clone bay. I'll have a look, because I want a clone bay. It's nice having the, It's nice having the med bay or whatever, but, you know, if my guys are going to heal on every single teleport, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't seem like they're packing one though, unfortunately, so this is a bit of a lost trip. Heavy laser, 2 shots. Yeah, it's just not going to do enough. Stealth weapons could be nice, and a Zoltan shield bypass actually. What are my? I'll take the Zoltan shield bypass because it just allows my guys to teleport on right away. And when it comes to fighting the boss, that'll be quite useful as well, because that means the boss won't have any kind of like protection of that caliber if you get me. Okay, so I'm putting us in a little bit of a tricky situation here, but it will be possible to take care of it, no problem. We are going to attack these pirates. They do have a med bay, unfortunately, so I'm going to wait for the firebomb to kind of come online first. Going to make sure our ship is nicely oxygenated, and then we are going to get our guys up. Hopefully one of these misses. No, every single one of them hit. That's tragic. That's alright though, because their beam weapon didn't get there. These guys will be healed on teleport, so like, there we go. Sending you guys over here. Firebomb on. That's a bit more extra damage on our part. I am going to ask business to go and repair the shields, because as the shield systems are up, that is... Oh jeez, they got a Rockman. Okay, but their medbay is now down, so we can kind of take the extended fights, hopefully. Yeah, let's get that shield system repaired. They're nice and quick, buddy. Because, yeah, they'll hopefully be able to take out the one Rockman. If they're not, we can come back with another firebomb. Ooh, it's a shot to our weapons, but thankfully we have a bit of spare capacity. Yeah, and their oxygen's down as well, so... I don't know. I'm gonna take out their weapon systems, actually. Just whilst I'm here. Okay, that slug there delayed us slightly. Alright, cool. Everyone just died. Sweet. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You stripped to use materials. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we didn't get any fuel off that. That's actually what I was hoping for in that scenario, was grabbing a bit more fuel. But, you know, we can't win them all, I suppose. I'm almost looking for another round of shields at this point, because we're taking some more knocks than we need to, and I really should focus on making sure the ship is like well defended, because its offensive capabilities aren't terribly good. Like, we have loads of weapons. I'm not saying we don't have loads of weapons, but it's more the case that we do not have the don't have the defensive capability to keep the ship up whilst the Rockmen are over there. And they're not as fast at killing enemies as Mantises would be, so we really do have to focus ourselves on making sure our ship survives whilst our Rockmen do their thing. Right. Improved oxygen. Oh, sweet. Try to squeeze some extra power into the system. Okay, so that means we can breathe. Sweet. Thankfully, your improved subsystem is able to counter their hacking enough to keep life support barely functional. That should keep you alive at least. That it should. Why are they charging the FTL? Alright. I don't want to risk sending my guys over. Yeah, I don't. No, I can send them over early on. But they're going to need fire beam support sooner or later. Especially if their FTL is just going to keep charging whilst we get the guys here. I don't know. I'm going to pop the firebomb on as soon as I can. Because I don't have anyone actively helming it because of the combat. Ooh, they said bomb, but their bomb missed. That's fine. Oh, they're firing firebombs as well. That's unlucky. Wait, do we even need to? No, there's one more person on board. There's two more people on board. Firebomb it is. My firebomb missed, unfortunately. So did theirs. We're gonna take a couple more knocks out of them. Okay, they're both in danger now, so I will pull them out. The reconstructor teleport, they're taken care of nice and quick, so... I don't know, I'm thinking I'll just pop another firebomb on the bridge. Yeah, that'll keep them busy just for a little bit. And then hopefully I'll be able to send my guys over soon enough. Actually, Bismuth and Farah are becoming quite good at the old evasion there. Yeah. I'm actually quite proud of that. They're doing a very good job. Okay. Let me get these guys over one more time. Just finish off the slugs. I would hate to have a jump. Yeah, there we go. We got them. We stripped their ship. Lovely. We do get a bit of fuel. No, I do not want to jump with my crew still aboard. Whoops. Okay. Cool. We got a bit of fuel out of that. That's grand. After this jump, we're then gonna head to the exit and get out. Ooh, I can lock onto their life signs with the teleporter. We got a slug who's really good at engines. Hello, Mr. Booga. It's actually quite nice as well because it means, you know, we don't really have to upgrade our sensor system anymore to have a look at what's going on, because Mr. Booga is basically just like able to identify life forms just everywhere. Now, because we are more defensively oriented, I'm going to slap him right on shields as fast as I can, and I'm going to save his position there before we head to the exit. Because if we can just get someone working on shields a little bit better, that'll ultimately save us in the long run. Okay, and then head to the next sector. I'm going to go to the civilian sector just so we have a choice of positions to kind of take later on. Without any event, though, we are forced to use our waiting beacon. It's strange that we're not getting as much fuel. Oh, wow. Need some fuel? We'll prepare to dock to help. Yep, I'll take their offer. They pull close to your ship and unload some fuel, saying, try not to run out of fuel again. These are dangerous times. Who knows who could have showed up. Oh, they're a Federation scout. Oh, lovely. Okay, so they're friendlies. Lovely. I'm very happy to hear that. I'm like, was half expecting a boarding party, but that's how it is sometimes. Ooh. Do I want the storage cache? They've got 2 layers of shields, and I cannot deal with that. Yeah, it would mean sending my crew to their death, so I'm uninterested. Okay, we're starting to lag a bit on the scrap we kind of need to be collecting. This is looking like it's going to be fairly close. Okay, you know what? This is... Oh, Jesus. Of course, they're powering up their FTL. Alright, lads, let's get smacking. Get the firebomb sent over that way as soon as possible. Ooh, they are packing a rocket launcher though, so that's quite dangerous. That could be bad. But their laser weapon's never gonna hit, so as long as we keep dodging these... I say that, of course. As long as we keep dodging these, we'll be great. And we have a fire in the cockpit, so they will not be getting away. We will be perfectly safe. Grand. I am gonna have Mr. Booga go and fix up this little breach if he can. Oh, geez, Daptika's not looking too great. Alright, we'll pull them off for now. We'll come back shortly. We still have a firebomb in the works, so as soon as they're ready to go, we'll be fine. Their FTL's still been delayed, and I think they're all too fire damaged to actually go and repair that system. So we can kind of take a little bit of our time. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the firebomb is down, but I don't think it's a huge issue, because I think that we can teleport these guys into the engine room and just, like, killed a lot of them. Yeah, these guys have like no health at all. Okay, there's 2 humans dead there. And they've hit a lot of our systems. That's not good. But we've taken them out. Okay. I'll have Dioptic start working on repairs now, and I'll pull the assault team back. I'm now looking at a bit more of an investment, I don't know, in our weapon systems or defenses. I'm kind of tempted to go for the defenses primarily, kind of for the reasons I gave prior. More shielding, or more... Yeah, I'll take 2 more layers of shields for now. Get the power for that. And I'll hold on to a bit of cash in case we come across a clone bay. Yeah. So 3 layers of shields is solid, because it means that, like, burst weapons typically won't be getting through. It's just the missiles we have to worry about. I'd be tempted towards getting defense drones, but I'm not certain yet. It's tricky. I don't know for sure. How are you doing in terms of your repairs? You only need to do 2 more in order to get your repair speed up. Good work. What the hell just broke? It's a fire on their ship. Cool. Scary audio cue there. Also want to kind of have a look at the weapons we've got at the moment. Fire bombs, hull lasers, heavy piercing lasers. Yeah, damage per hit. So both of these will pierce 1 layer of shields. This will pierce any layer of shields. That, yeah, it's just they don't do enough to bring down shielding to be good enough. So the boarding with the fire really does seem like the best approach. Business should be leveling up now after this repair is complete, which is good. I do want to have these weapon systems back online, by the way, before we depart. I'm sorry if that's like taking a bit long, but you know, I gotta prioritize the life of my crew. This next set of repairs will go faster now because Bismuth has leveled up. So 10% faster repair. Just the sounds of like damage happening on the enemy ship. Their O2 is out now though, so these fires are probably going to go out soon enough. Okay, and with everyone back to station, let's put a nice bit of distance between us and the rebels. Oh Jesus, of course. We couldn't have found ourselves in a worse situation. Okay, no, this isn't actually that bad. It doesn't have any shields, so the halberd beam will fuck it right up. Divert a little bit of power from the backup oxygen. We're gonna get our halberd beam going nice and quick. We're gonna take one hell of an assault, but I'm glad I have to upgrade those shields. I'm hoping some of these miss. Awesome, no damage taken. That was very, very good. Now, once we get the halberd beam up and running, it's going right through the weapon system, because I don't want to risk that again. Ooh. Okay, so it hit our engines. That's knocked our... Oh, beautiful. That has knocked our ability to evade shots a little bit. Ultimately shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to send these guys to fight this fire here. Never mind, the fire took out their aircraft. Cool. Well, I do get a feel out of that, which is nice. I'm going to let Bismuth repair this. I'm going to wait until we get an alert that the solar flare is a problem. Might just pop you in medical until then. Get a bit of health back. Okay, cool. Then we'll pop you back in engineering, and we'll be good to go. Or in the engine room, rather. Lovely. Still nothing in terms of, like, shops yet. I'm hoping to get that clone base sooner rather than later. Aid the civilians, and okay, it's another one of these guys. Look, if it's not got shields, it's not a problem, honestly. And even the weapons it's packing are actually like far weaker than the last set, so that's good for us. All we gotta do is wait for that cloak to come down, because we can't actually lock on our weapons whilst our beams are charging. So we gotta just wait for them to come out of their cloak so we can like confirm the target. And that's kind of like what this charge up does. Target acquisition in a space battle is quite difficult. Oh, lovely, our pilot's at level 2. How far away is Business from leveling up as well? Only 1 more evasion, though. That's a big boost to our general. There we go. Good job, Bismuth. Nice. So we've got really, really good evasion crew. I'm very happy about that. And as soon as their systems come offline, I'm painting a lovely little line through your ship. There we go. Honestly, we can probably like load up something a little bit like weaker now. I say weaker, it just charges faster. That's why I'm going for it. I'm gonna get worried about like Wolfram and Dioptica though, without the presence of a cloning bay. These cloning bays mean you just have that little bit more security. It's unfortunate the crew didn't survive the assault. Okay, distress in a store. That'll be good. It means that your Your crew have a little bit less security than they would otherwise. Oh, sweet. We can send in a rock rumor to prevent a riot? Is this the second time this has happened in this playthrough? I don't know. Ooh, and we get a laser charger Mark II. Ooh, Mark II. That's quite good. The rock's impressive immune system is not susceptible to the human virus, so we send it in, and we end up getting a reward. That's a bunch of missiles as well, actually. That's lovely. Let's have a look at these weapons. I'm gonna sell off a bunch of these next time we're at a store. That's good. That's a 4-charge weapon. How much power does it require? 3. I mean, like, it'll get through shield. Like, these other weapons won't. Hull beam. It just does the same amount of damage as a firebomb anyway. We'll keep the Pierce on there just because I like it. Accept. And then we are going to jump to the store. Then we're going to tootle around these, tootle around some of these systems a little bit. Hopefully get some decent stuff. Unfortunately, no. Drone control and a drone recovery arm would have been nice actually. But we can only hold 3 augmentations and we can't get rid of them. So we've decided on our build. You know, we're not going to be using drones. Wait, have we? What? We've got teleporting. Oh no, I can't support these. Oh, it's just... Here I was being a goof. We could get drones actually. Do they have a defense drone? They have a defense drone 1. And a drone recovery arm. That means we can just slap out a drone whenever we want. And if we get a repair drone, we can also kind of like use that to get a bit of repair whenever we want. Yeah, I'm actually really thinking about taking some drone control. That sounds like a really good idea. As for our what we have to sell, I'm selling the hull beam. It's just a worse version of the halberd beam. Let me see if the price confirms that. What? 2 times damage in systemless rooms, but it only does 1 damage. Like, this does the same damage no matter what the room is. Alright, the hull beam is valued unusually highly. The hull laser, 2 times damage on systemless rooms. But that's just 2 damage. Some extra fire bombs, we'll sell that off. Kinda want to keep this because it is very useful for a boarding based build, so. Oh, what would I get rid of then? It probably would be the Zoltan shield bypass if I wanted to get the drone recovery arm. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Tell you what, we'll do a bit of fixing first. We'll have a look at the ship upgrades we could use. Would I want to invest a bit more in my weapon systems? I don't really want to take out ships though. I want to take out ships where my crew could be boarded, you know? I like that to be kind of a secondary option. Drone control. Comes with a free combat drone. Woohoo. Yeah, shooting out incoming missiles, flak. Honestly, it's the missiles that like are the biggest thing for me. Automated reloader. Wait, there's cloaking and stealth weapons on this one ship. That also feels like a bit of a sign. Like, that is far too fortunate to kind of pass up. But there's also drone control and drone recovery arms on the same shop. Like, what? These shops this run are actually ludicrously good. This is delightful. Okay. Oh, but it's like presenting me with a really difficult decision. Because, like, to take one of these augmentations, I have to sell off one of these ones. And, like, I really like the chance to negate hull damage. Because, like, I find myself... We've only made it this far because of this augment. That's true. Reconstructed teleport means that we'll be able to get a clone bay. Zoltan shield bypass. With these weapons, I won't need it. I won't need it. It is something I can do without. But also, like... I can also do without a drone recovery arm. Like, that's the thing. I don't need either. Like, look at how many drone parts I've acquired so far. Like, I'm only gonna get more. I'm not gonna be I'm only gonna use like a defense drone when there are missiles on the field. And even then I'm hoping to get better defense drones. Oh jeez, why is this so difficult? I'm having like a shopping dilemma. Cloaking is nice. Prevents enemies from locking with their weapons and adds 60 evasion to my ship. So if there's a big... You know what? It's really, really good for protecting against big volleys. I will take it. And in terms of just protecting my ship... drone control has to be the right choice. I will sell off the combat drone. I'm not interested in keeping that, but I will buy the defense drone. Not my finest purchase, but I'll get a bit more fuel as well. Okay. So, I need a cloning bay for things to go perfectly. I do have stealth, so I get options to evade missiles with greater ease. I'm going to focus on getting my shields leveled up to full then. That's my next focus. Getting my shields fully leveled up is what I need to do. So we're going to hop into the nebula now. See if we can... Oh, Jesus. Let's manually search the wreckage. Oh, we got a Chain Vulcan! We literally got the best weapon in the game. Woohoo! Yes, awesome. Chain Vulcan. This gun wins me pretty much every game I get a Chain Vulcan in. So guys, I can now guarantee this is going to 3 episodes. Let me show you what the Chain Vulcan can do. I can't equip it. I literally do not have... You know what? We're getting the power. The Chain Vulcan. Okay. Fucking Pierce Laser, go away. Firebomb, go away. Charge Laser 2, go away. Halberd Beam, I get rid of you, but I can't. We only need the Vulcan. So this weapon takes a long time to warm up, but eventually it takes 1.1 seconds to fire. Right? So that will allow it to break through any amount of shielding. Okay, I'm going to re-equip the Halberd Beam then, because that'll sync up lovely with the Vulcan. Charge Laser Mark 2 is going back on, because that'll be nice as well for when the Vulcan's still warming up. And we'll keep the Firebomb, just in case. Oh, this system. Okay. Okay. Okay, the start of this video, I was like, oh, I'm uncertain of my fate. It starts firing up its FTL, does it? Well, that's fine. I think I will introduce you to my good friend, the Vulcan. I'm going to get those shields up a little bit, because they also have a chain weapon of their own. It's garbage compared to mine, but what can you do? Oh wow, they brought a single drone. Exciting. Sorry, I'm just like so stoked about having a Chain Vulcan. It's like such a good weapon. I'm also going to turn on auto fire, just because that way, you know, it ends up working to our greatest advantage. The oxygen is off. I'm glad I noticed that. Oh, and we can cloak now to avoid whatever this bomb is. Never mind, the bomb still hit, but on a systemless room, so I mean, that kind of sucks. Keep going, Vulcan. Just keep spinning up as well. So there's these little dots here. Start spinning up faster and faster. And once it reaches Vulcan +5, it'll just break through shields. Yeah, their jump is imminent though, so it's kind of unfortunate. They are going to get away. Against any ship that's not trying to escape, the Vulcan will do it for you. We can get to this last nebula, no problem. That was actually really bad. That was a really bad demonstration of the Vulcan's ability because they're just trying to escape immediately. But like, in any kind of protracted fight, you can just rely on the Vulcan as your weapon. Realistically, you can focus everything else in defense then. We're gonna lock onto their life signs, and we got a good human. A human who's good at engines. Now a human who's good at engines, you will go onto the weapon systems. And because the weapon we're going to be firing is a Vulcan, you will be leveled up in about 3 days. Not really like, but like, the Vulcan's gonna end up firing so many volleys that if a ship tries to contest us, we win. Ooh, the rock homeworlds. Alright. Actually, I maybe should have given them a miss. Predicated solely on the fact that, you know, they're not really gonna have too much trouble from fire. We're gonna request some emergency fuel reserves. Ooh, only 2. Sometimes you can get them as high as 5. So the emergency fuel is always, like, worth taking. The distress signal is coming from a space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Promise to help. Use our cloaking to disable the system. Sweet. You use your ship's cloaking to try and prevent the defense system from getting a lock. However, before you're able to safely disable the system, your cloaking gives out and you're forced to destroy the satellite. No one was harmed, but they don't seem happy with their solution. I'm happy with the fact I got fuel. Okay, there's distress there, and a store there. I'm gonna take the store, because I need a cloning bay. And then this build is perfect. There it is! There's the clone bay! Ooh, and a door system, actually. This would be nice. It impedes fire. Ooh, and a backup DNA bank, all in the same place. Okay, we're getting rid of the heavy piercing laser anyway. So we have enough for everything we need, really. Anti-drone, ion intruder drone. That'd be nice actually, because I do like to do the boarding. Stuns combat drones attacking my ship. That's going to be handy inevitably, but Clone Bay, place the med bay. Get rid of that. Okay, now between Reconstructed Teleport and the Clone Bay, we will never have any issue ever again. Now, do I want to take the door system? At the moment, I'm not really having an issue with it. You know, people board and they get executed by Wolfram and Dioptica. So, like, I almost feel bad for them. But I think purchasing it is advisable. I am going to grab the door system. Yeah. I'm going to grab a bit more fuel because we are running a little bit low on that. I am going to leave these drones. Yeah. So we're going to need to start upgrading our energy and our weapon system soon. We're just going to need more power in the tank, honestly. Yeah, the next power bar is going to be 30. So look, hopefully we'll get some decent scrap out of this stress signal here. And we will be good to go. Ooh, it appears you find a small research station. A laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Well, wouldn't you know it? Rockmen are immune to fire, so we can send our Rockman in, and your Rock Soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. Disperses as much fire suppressant as possible into the heart of the blaze, and eventually the fires start to die down. Let's contact the survivors. Ooh, an FTL recharge booster. Ah, that's shit. With most of the fire under control, the scientists are able to help secure the station. They offer you their sincere gratitude and a generous reward. I'll take the scrap, though. Yeah, FTL charge booster doesn't hold a candle to what I've got on at the moment. That does give us a bit of extra power, though. So that's a bit of power. We need to keep the Clone Bay on, honestly. I might just upgrade that for a bit of redundancy. Do I want to? Do I need to? No, I'm going to take some more power so I can make sure everything is powered. So get that online, get the Vulcan going. Okay. So we're cutting it a little close financially, but we're also very much where we need to be in terms of the weapons we have, in terms of our ability to evade missiles, prevent missiles from hitting us. Our boarding party is really strong. We couldn't be better. The Slug Captain explains they upgraded the rock ship's reactor, and now the thick boulder heads are refusing to pay for the work done. The rock captain says the slime balls did a poor job that is not worth the agreed upon price. Demand the rock ship paid the agreed price. Apparently the rock captain was more annoyed than you thought. They shut off all communications to turn on the slime balls defender. Oh guys, do I have bad news for you? So they're bringing some okay weaponry. I am bringing some incredible weaponry. They've got a medbay, unfortunately. You know what? Screw it, we'll use the Vulcan. We'll just start our cloak now as well. Okay, so these guys aren't ideal for boarding, but we will just get to demonstrate how powerful the Vulcan is. Because once this starts spinning up, so what level of weapons can we run now? Level 1. Okay, and you're just gonna get 1 level every time the Vulcan fires. All right then. These weapons are. I'm not afraid of these weapons getting through our shield realistically. Because that's only ever going to fire at once. Oh look, it's up to 5. Do you see how fast this is firing now? This is going through any amount of shields. As long as these guys are hitting, they're taking down their weapons. I will actually focus on their cockpit first then. Just to make sure that all these shots hit. Now we're going to drop their shields so that we can just do a bit more direct damage. There's a fire in there apparently. Interesting. It's not going to matter. See what I mean when I say the Vulcan is the best weapon in the game? Nothing else has power that consistent. The Slug Captain, thankful for your price, offers a reactor upgrade for a fair price. I'll take it. You let the team on board after a short time, and they finish their work. That is a nice cheap reactor upgrade. That is a nice cheap reactor upgrade. Happy with that. Okay. We are going to continue along our way, so. Unfortunately, we didn't get to capture that ship, but can't win them all. Yeah, I'm gonna pop here and see if there's any good systems. Fuel is something we're running surprisingly low on. There's a store there. Don't really want to bother. I'll pop here, sure. Because the next jump... okay, cool. Fire. Oh, we have intruders. Alright, lads, you know what to do. Oh, geez, there's a few of them as well. Alright, we'll get the Rockman in there, because I don't want just a random slug contesting these guys. Come on, lads, hop on in. You are literally the soldiers. Like, don't let your fellow countrymen just beating the shit out of. Oh boy. We can't even use a firebomb against these borders. That's fine. If someone looks like they're gonna have a bad time, I will probably relocate them, but also... Come on, hold on a little bit longer there, Pharaoh. Nice. Okay, we need everyone back to their stations now. I am gonna have the soldiers deal with that fire themselves, actually. Yeah. You guys take care of it. See, with the whole cloning bay thing now as well, these guys aren't going to be able to heal up the same way as Diaptic and Wolframar. They'll be able to heal instantly by teleporting. But the way a clone bay works is you heal a little bit every jump. Instead of... Oh jeez. A rebel ship jumps nearby. I wasn't looking forward to patrolling this boring sector, but here you are, the most wanted ship in the area, just asking for me to find you. Looks like it's my lucky day. They power up their weapons. Why is their FTL charging? Ah, because they're going to go tell on me. Fair enough. Right, so let's get the firebomb going then, because we are going to stop that. We're going to stop those shenanigans. We are going to quickly... Yeah, they don't have their own... They do not have their own medbay, so we will be able to just start firebombing them real quick, and that'll be very good. Almost there. They've hit our robotics room, interestingly enough. That's not really a huge problem for me at the moment. Did our missile miss? If so, that's very unfortunate. Okay, we had their FTL delayed there for a second, which is nice. No, it's another miss. Tragic. Okay, just beat the snot out of them already. I feel a little bit more comfortable leaving these guys into the last. But there's still guys on board here. Is there still someone to fight there? Jack. Okay. Okay, with the crew dead, you are free to scrap the ship. That's a whole bunch of fuel and a whole bunch of scrap. So, oh, they both died in the explosion. But because we have a clone bay, they're coming back to life. This is exactly the situation I wanted a clone bay for. Woo! I was like, where are my crew? Also, a little trick we can pull here now is we can actually send everyone else through the teleporter. Wait, yeah. So we can send all of our injured crew members through the teleporter and then back again. Provided the ship doesn't explode, like, we should be fine. Can we not teleport anymore? Nope. Alright then, that's fair enough. That would be a little bit of system abuse, to be fair. I don't know, I thought we'd be able to do that, so I wanted to give it a try. Bismuth, would you mind actually fixing up the drone control? Now, what do we take away from this? I think an upgrade to the cloning facilities are good, just so we can get everyone's health back a little bit faster. I did want a bit more power, but I think we're otherwise alright for that, by and large. Yeah. So, power that down, get the Vulcan fired back up again. Okay. Yeah. Just by the way, upgrading the clone bay means that your crew heals more every jump, even if you were to unpower the cloning bay. So this is just this just determines how quickly your crew members will clone back. They do clone back with a skill penalty, by the way, though. So you see here, Diaptic and Wolfram are no longer the exceptionally lethal fighting force they once were. Their clones kind of lose a bit of experience. As if to say, you don't remember your most recent fights, so you don't really remember what happened to your most recent incarnation, rather. Okay. Actually, we have a bit more time, so I think I'll loop around these two systems. My biggest concern was actually running out of fuel, to be perfectly honest. You were immediately messaged by an imposing-looking rock war vessel. You're the ship off to save the Federation, aren't you? I know you expect to survive that hunk of junk? We're going to save them or die trying. The latter being more likely. Still, we can potentially help you and your precious fleet. But you'll need to prove yourself first. Meet us at these coordinates. They jump away. Added a quest marker to the next sector. Well, that's interesting. Also, this is a scary fucking ship, by the way. Like, big flat cannon, lasers, 3 laser shields. That is quite scary. Interesting we met those blokes, though. So, looking forward to seeing, you know, the adventure they promise. A curious sight greets you at this beacon. A disabled rock freighter drifts into space while 2 mantis craft battle it out, presumably over who deserves the spoils. Wait, then attack the surviving mantis. The mantis craft are both too busy slaughtering one another to notice you. Eventually, the smaller ship gets the upper hand, but they must have blown a fuse in the assault, and their weapon system is inoperable. Now is the time to attack. You're damn right it is. Are they sending... Awesome, so they are sending someone over to attack right now. They do have a cloning bay, which is unfortunate. But that's alright, because we have fire bombs. They're attacking our cloning bay, which I am not a huge fan of. So I am going to send my guys here to have them cut that shit out. Ooh, they have a big beam on their ship. What is that? Is that a glaze beam? Might be. Okay, they brought their gears back anyway. Doesn't matter the health we lost because we still have the reconstructed teleport. So my plan is to warp these guys over here. And hopefully get a lucky firebomb in place. Come on. That's what I wanted. Okay, cool. They can't repair these systems whilst the firebomb is active, by the way. So firebombing their medical facilities is pretty much the best way to confirm these kills. Okay, let's stop auto-firing firebombs there. Because that one's just going to miss anyway. Yeah, if they want to fight me, they can go ahead. Yep, and we take the ship without much issue. In the time it took you to eliminate the Mantis ship, the Rock must have repaired their FTL drive and jumped away. You picked the bones of both Mantis vessels. I was expecting a bit more scrap for 2 Mantis vessels, to be fair. You know what? I'm curious. Can I actually send... Could I send crew over at this point in time? No. Teleport away still doesn't work. That's alright. We can try it some other time then. Everyone back to those positions, and we will recover Wolfram and Dioptica. That was a very clean take, actually. I'm quite proud of that. We can do one more system. And then we'll jump way to the exit. We have a good bit of space between us. Unfortunately, there's nothing here, so we just pop to the exit. All it costs is a bit of fuel in the difference, so nothing lost. At least we give it a shot. You inform a nearby station of your flight from the rebels. They offer to outfit your ship with a weapon and wish you well. Next time I go to shop, that's free scrap. Oh, the Zoltan homeworlds. Allow me to demonstrate why the Zoltan shield bypass was the best decision I ever made. Right after reconstructing teleport. Like, it's going to be very, 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 very powerful. But if you have a look here, we've made it to Sector 6 already. So in the next episode, we'll go through the Zoltan homeworlds, and then we will fight the leader of the rebel fleet. So that's me for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll have the next episode up very soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Reconstruct teleport. Oh, yes. That is easily one of the best upgrades for a teleportation heavy build. Add a crew teleporter on the same station? Oh, guys, this is a blessed run right here. This looks like it's gonna be it. They resisted! Oh, thank God. Just go, just go, just go, just go. Jump. Next sector. That was too fucking dangerous.